Something I want to mention before I get into the expectations for this week is that you want to make sure that you revisit the discussion from a previous week after the weekly overview is posted. The reason being, there's a really good chance that I've gone in and posted comments, replies, and shared resources to the previous week's discussion. So just because the week is ended doesn't mean the conversation is necessarily over, and something that I share may trigger future conversation. So don't forget to check back on those previous discussions just to see if something's popped up. If you don't have your settings configured, you can subscribe to each week's discussion for your group and get a daily email digest of the posts that have happened since you got the last digest. They typically arrive around 7 or so in the evening, and I find that those are very helpful for students to keep up with the conversations so that they don't get lost in the fray. So, what you doing this week? Well, you're taking care of your week 2 overview. Hopefully, by now, you've already downloaded the Elements of Photography app for your device, whether it's Android or iOS. It is free for either platform. You want to look at the Basic 1 lesson. Please note that I do not require any of the paid features in the app. However, you might find that you like the way the information is presented and you're personally inclined to purchase some of the additional content to learn a little bit more. That is entirely up to you. There are a number of links as part of this week's modules. Some are websites, some are videos, some are explanations, some are just terminology like a dictionary or glossary list. So make sure you go through each of those resources to help you when you get to this week's discussion, and that is composing your pictures. You're going to take one of the best practices that you're reviewing this week and dig a little bit deeper. And I'm focusing on a best practice versus a digital camera setting, just so that that can help get you prepared for the first assignment that is coming up next week, not this week, next week. So, that in a nutshell is what you're working on. I did notice that a few people have already started on their composing your pictures response. Got to admit, rule of thirds is one of my favorites as well. It's such an easy practice to follow. So with that, have a fantastic week. If you have any questions or concerns, just send me an email. Please use the links on screen to navigate to the section of the overview you wish to access.